He was from a long, great military tradition. Somebody in his family had fought and died in every single American war.
What is up, guys? It is Lucky Punch Sports, and today we're covering UFC 318, featuring the BMF belt between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier, the third fight in the trilogy, and a certified banger. So I'm going over my picks and how the card is going to go. Let's get it. The vet Michael Johnson is 15-15 in the UFC and somehow still taking on young prospects like Zellhuber. Johnson is known for beating the best and losing to the worst. I got to see Zellhuber fight in one of the fights of the year in 2024 at the Sphere. The Golden Boy is a lengthy, clever striker with clean elbows and dirty boxing. Johnson is simply too old and his reflexes are the first to go. Zellhuber will piece up Johnson, stay outside his range, and win easily by decision if he can't find a knockout. Styles make fights. Pitbull is 38, peaked in Bellator over 5 years ago, and is 0-1 in the UFC. Yair dominated Pitbull, who looks slow and old. However, Yair is too fast and athletic for him. Pitbull is much more suited to fight a Dan Ige. Ige is a wrestler with explosive power, but is not especially fast or athletic. Pitbull is past his prime, but he can outstrike a primed and ready Ige by trading in the pocket and fighting his fight. Kevin Holland is on his fourth fight of 2025, all at 170, where he is a much better fighter. Holland is extremely fast and athletic, especially at welterweight, where he is much rangier than everyone else. He was supposed to fight D-Rod at 279, but they get the rematch after each won their last 2 fights. D-Rod loves to stand and bang and can take a beating. Holland has been much more grappling heavy recently, but he also likes to trade. If Holland doesn't go with a grappling heavy game plan, he'll stay on the outside and gain a decision win by point fighting. D-Rod is older and not as tall as Holland, who can outstrike him through sheer speed. D-Rod is very talented, but this just isn't his fight. Holland could easily sink a choke or knock out D-Rod, but he will play with his food and take the decision win. If you watched the press conference, Paulo Costa showed more activity bouncing around than in any of his recent fights. Costa is an athletic freak on the juice who is just strangely boring in the octagon. He shows no fight IQ and spars around because his body can do so. He doesn't push himself at all. Kopylov can take shots and is a very crafty striker. Kopylov is very talented, and if we see the same counter-striking Costa, he will be getting pieced up on the feet with no thinking or change of game plan. Dustin takes the trilogy as his retirement fight in NOLA. Poirier is 2-0 against Max, but this fight may be the tides turning. Poirier looked incredible against Islam for the belt, but has showed his age in recent fights. He was losing to BSD before a great comeback, but Max is a different level. Poirier was able to spark him cold, but I'm confident we'll see the old Max, just at 155 this time. Max is fast and one of the best boxers in the UFC. His KO over Gaethje showed the levels to striking. Poirier is on Gaethje's striking level, but not Max's. Max is only 33, but a much older age in terms of fight age. Max gets his revenge on Dustin by clever pivoting and moving around Dustin to retain the BMF belt, the most legit belt in the game. And for my past picks, my lock of the night, if you just need a C green on a parlay or hit another straight, you got 20-4, not bad but getting better. And my main card picks, 73-51, still looking to improve and always get better. Let's get it. And running through my official main card picks for Michael Johnson versus Zellhuber, I'm taking Zellhuber to piece up and take a decision win here against the vet. And then I'm taking the underdog, Patricio Pitbull, to beat Dan Ige. I think he's just a better version of Ige, simply put. And then Kevin Holland, the Trailblazer, continues his title run at welterweight against D-Rod, piecing him up and taking a decision win. And then at the co-main, Paulo Costa is going to counter-strike against the much more active Kopylov, who's going to take the win at middleweight. And for the BMF belt, Max Holloway is going to defend his belt. He's going to hit and move and pivot and piece up Dustin. He's going to be too quick, take a decision win because he's not going to want to knock him out on that retirement fight, but a great fight altogether. And do not forget the prelims on this card. There's a ton of great fights. Islam Dulatov, you'll be hearing about him later, is a beast. He's going to be incredible. Great KOs. Vinicius Oliveira is a striking mastermind. Vittori versus Brendan Allen. and Ateba Gautier versus Robert Valentin. All bangers, so a ton of prelims you are not going to want to miss.
Then it felt like something just jumped up and bit me.
The lock of the night is Islam Dulatov. Dulatov is a beast from the Contender series who likes to knock people out cold. Dirty boxing, elbows on the pocket. He is going to bite Fugget like a snake in the butt and knock him out cold in round 1. I'm no doubt about it.
Come on, let's get in the way, move it! Run, Forrest, run!
Punchline of the night is run, Dustin, run. Dustin needs to make like a tree and get out of here alive. Max is a knockout artist and Dustin needs to make his retirement before he follows the path of Max flatlining fighters. Max is gonna move all around the ring, punching Dustin so fast that Dustin has to run even faster.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Without a doubt, it will be the BMF title fight for the Punch Bowl. Dustin vs. Max is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Either Max gets sparked or knocks someone's lights out, and Dustin is gonna go out on a shield in the trilogy for the retirement fight. Either way, this fight is a certified banger. And that concludes the video, and sorry for the late upload. I've been busy with my JOB, but still had to get the video out there, still had to write the article, get my picks out there, and move on for UFC 319 next. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment if my picks sucked, if you think the video sucked, if you liked the video, any feedback about the card or the video, just like talking with you guys. Subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time. Peace.